Let me say this. The reason why it takes so long for us over here, myself, Drake, a couple of others, True Crime's making all of us, the reason it takes us so long to run a lot of these stories, and sometimes we hesitate on running stories, is because many of them are not real. A lot of them are fake. And if you guys remember this story, Baby Blessing right here, she was supposedly sitting in a car while her mama was warming up the vehicle. Somebody, some juveniles came through, jumped in the car, took off with the car and everything, right? Said that she was in the car and stuff, huh? Well, come to find out, some of that was fake. It was false. The juveniles did steal the car, but she never was missing. And if you don't remember, here's the timeline. At 6:07 a.m., the police were called. 6:10, the officers arrived on the scene. 6:17, it was a citywide alert. I mean, we did a call to action and everything. 6:24, the vehicle was located unoccupied. At 6:42 a.m., an Amber Alert was put out. Then they going through all this whole ruse and everything with Baby Blessing, using this baby right here, but going through all this ruse right here, right? Well, it was all fake.
During the course of the investigation, we learned that Blessing had, in fact, been inside her own residence the entire time. Her identity hidden from officers by her mother. From the moment the 911 call was made, our officers were lied to, with the only thing being true was that the car had been stolen after she left it running. Now, I want to be clear that this is not just a big misunderstanding. This was not the result of a language barrier. From the minute our first responding officer arrived, Ms. Alunga could have told the truth. Body camera footage would show Blessing inside the residence, no longer wearing the pink coat that she was earlier described as wearing. This was, by all accounts, an intentional deception that wasted the time and resources of 6 local law enforcement agencies, the Illinois State Police, the FBI, and the Federal Marshals. Understand how this happened. First, we always start by believing. There simply is no legitimate reason for someone to fabricate this kind of emergency. There is no reason for us to doubt the truthfulness of what we are being told. Our sole focus was to find Blessing and to return her home safe. Ms. Alunga could not provide us with a picture of her missing child. We had to reach out to the school district to obtain the picture that was eventually shared, and by then the search was well underway. Ms. Alunga made every effort to hide Blessing from us. She initially refused to allow us to search the house for Blessing, and she falsely claimed that Blessing was a different daughter named Baraka. She would speak to officers in English and then instruct her other children in Swahili to take off Blessing's pink coat, to only refer to her by her Swahili name of Baraka, and to go along with the deception. Ms. Alunga has 7 children, many close in age, and all with familial resemblances. So there was no reason to believe that Baraka and Blessing were not one and the same. In fact, Ms. Alunga actually pointed to Baraka and said that Blessing looks just like her sister. Additionally, Ms. Alunga advised officers not to speak with the daughter that she referred to as Baraka because she was too young and did not speak very well. Fortunately, we have an officer who speaks fluent Swahili. Working to determine what happened and poring over the body camera footage, we were able to determine that Ms. Alunga was lying to us from the very beginning. Throughout the day, we had a detective assigned as a liaison for Ms. Alunga. Body camera and other video evidence shows Ms. Alunga continued to perpetuate the lie several times. It was only when our detective had to run back to the station